Beautiful automobiles combined with art and style take center stage in its feature we have next.
Behind the backdrop of art appreciation, Peugeot officials and brand ambassadors told the story of the French automotive brand's rich history and heritage. A select group of media practitioners were invited to partake of this experience, meeting up first at Centro 1771 in El Pueblo in Ortigas. As they arrived, newly appointed Eurobrands distributor president Glenn Dassig greeted them. On hand too was Peugeot marketing director Dong Magsaho. With the group all in attendance and having finished their hearty breakfast, the group was briefed on the day's activities. The day's heritage tour would consist of a drive to the Pinto Art Museum in Antipolo. Taking the participants there were a set of Peugeot's newest offerings, the facelifted version of the Peugeot 3008, the Peugeot 5008, and Peugeot's newest and proudest vehicle, the 301, in both diesel and petrol-fed variants. The 301 hopes to lure an entirely new set of customers for Peugeot, priced just below 1.1 million pesos and serving as Peugeot's first local B-segment model. It's available in both diesel, manual, and automatic petrol. The facelifted 3008 crossover utility vehicle and 5008 compact MPV both feature the latest iteration of Peugeot's evolving design language, boasting of new headlights and grilles, interior touches, and wheel and tire combinations. With all passengers loaded, the group proceeded to the gallery in Antipolo. After a short stretch through heavily trafficked areas, the group soon found itself on the obliging sweeping roads going up Antipolo. These allowed the drivers to stretch the car's legs. Before long, the convoy arrived at Pinto, ready for the tour. Unlike conventional galleries, Pinto's halls are sprawled across a 1.2-hectare property inside a private subdivision in Antipolo. The halls are Mediterranean-inspired villas, not unlike those of Santorini in Greece. The name itself is Door in Filipino, and quite appropriately, the museum aims to be a gateway for modern and contemporary art. The local was certainly inviting enough with wide greens strewn with lovingly sculpted pieces, some serving double purposes by pointing the way to some galleries, or in the case of one piece, telling the time. Once all the participants had gathered, it was time to begin the tour. First off was a gallery dedicated to Pinto founder Dr. Jovin Kuanang, featuring early artifacts of tribal fertility idol that first piqued the doctor's interest. Here, Peugeot's automobile's own founder, Armand Peugeot, was given the spotlight, with his family's early work explained in earnest. They also revealed the evolution of the Peugeot logo over the centuries. The next hall, Gallery 1, featured an imposing mural entitled Carnaval, itself an intricate and elaborate collaborative effort from 16 different artists, serving as a critic of Philippine society. In the same vein, the collaborative work done by Peugeot's designer and engineers was also highlighted appropriately. Next up was Gallery 4's mind-blowing display of mixed media art pieces. Making use of unconventional material was a similar, though employed by Peugeot's futuristic concept cars. Not suitable for minors was the Erotica Room, featuring various pieces of art depicting the act of how a child is conceived. With a piece depicting a nest with 3 eggs, Peugeot called to mind its own merger with fellow French brand Citroën, which had its own fruits as well. In yet another gallery was Kumot, an award-winning piece by renowned painter Elmer Borlongan. Just as Filipino contemporary art is no stranger to accolades, so too is Peugeot with its long list of award-winning vehicles. Also worthy of note were the tour guides themselves, young student brand ambassadors impassioned by both art and autos that educated the group on the various exhibits. Having a newfound respect for both the art in the galleries and in Peugeot vehicles, we pulled aside Peugeot's executives to tell us what insights they have gained from this tour.
Again, we're one of the newest car brands in the market today, and being the only French brand, we thought it was a great idea. France being the center of arts and music, we thought it was a great idea to introduce ourselves and get to know more about the brand intimately. Again, it's a very small group. to actually hold it at the backdrop of the arts, most especially Filipino contemporary art. And I think it's very fitting that we connect and we relate to arts, being a French brand. Bonjour. I'd like to invite everyone to visit the Peugeot dealerships. We're actually in all of the islands, the three major islands. We have 10 dealerships, 5 in Metro, 5 in the provincials. We have one in Alabang, Pasig, Pasay, Green Hills, and Quezon Avenue. In the provincials, we have Lipa, Nueva Ecija, Bacolod, Cebu, and Cagayan de Oro. So please do consider us. We are one of the newest car brands in the market today. We definitely have something new to offer the Philippine market, and I'd like to invite all of you. Thank you.
After the tour, snacks was served as the participants recounted their favorite parts of the tour. Having witnessed a clever juxtaposition of automotive history against the backdrop of art appreciation, it was time for the group to pack up and head home.